Hello everybody, GoldIntensity here with another video on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Yes, I know it's been a couple of days since I've been on YouTube and creating stuff and like that, but I've been a little bit busy playing Hitman 3 at the moment and doing stuff with that, so that's kind of, the whole thing. So we're kind of playing Black Ops Cold War again and looking for new stuff to put on our channel because Hitman 3 videos will no longer be a thing on my channel, so unfortunately I kind of rushed the game a little bit too much, completed the game and got the platinum in it a little bit too quick and ended up forgetting to put any guides, that many guides out anyways, because I just was that engrossed in the game, I just was forgetting to even actually do that, so that's kind of my bad, but that's just can kind of see how much I enjoyed the game, because I just was honestly forgetting to actually even put any content up on it, so unfortunately there's now nothing to do in the game no more, for me personally, so my personal enjoyment in playing the game again would kind of be a lot down. So I'd be kind of just putting videos up for the sake of getting views at that point, and that's not something I want to do, so I want to put it up because I'm enjoying playing the game and not about the views necessarily, so that being said is something that I don't want to do. So, it is kind of the future for me to start doing a new game and looking into what new game to get. I have 3 possible games that I'm thinking about playing right now, or buying or getting, which is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and of course FIFA 21. And while we're here, of course, we're actually here to talk about a little bit about Call of Duty and stuff. I hope you guys are ready for firebase. I know I am. I know I love both modes, multiplayer and zombies, so I play both pretty equally, I'd say, this time. Unlike most of the times, I really don't do that, only in a few. Of course, we're obviously kind of thinking a little bit about what the next Call of Duty game is going to be as well, but it's a bit too soon to say on that one right now. Don't really know where Call of Duty is going to go with its future. Is it going to go futuristic in 2021, which is of course this year, or are we going to be going to the past maybe? Don't really know what's going to happen, because of course they've been there and they've done that with mostly every idea at this point, and Call of Duty has been around almost nearly 20 years. It will be 20 years coming up pretty soon, actually. In terms of that, I think it's sometime 2003 or 4, maybe. I want to think that the first game was made, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken there, but I think so. So soon it'll be 20 years old, the idea of Call of Duty. So we've had this game and we've had a lot of different versions of Call of Duty now up to this point. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're up to about the 17th or 18th iteration of the game. Like I said, about that many games been made and covered everything in between Cold War to World War II and future warfare in space and on different planets and such. So we've been a lot of different places in Call of Duty so far, whereas the opposite, which is of course Battlefield and Medal of Honor and other games like that, but Medal of Honor of course is a dead game now, so you know what I mean. Battlefield, of course, being its main competition now, has not really ever really stuck its head out of the window and thought, yeah, let's go futuristic and do something a little bit out of the ordinary here. They've always stayed pretty much boots on the ground, which is pretty much the difference between the two games. So I don't know where your loyalties lie as a gamer, but me personally, I love both. So when both come out, I always get both. So that's just me, unless the Call of Duty game is not good enough, which is very rare. I've bought every single Call of Duty up to now, even the ones that even looked a bit bad. Even Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare. I totally regret back getting Advanced Warfare, but yeah, it was one of the worst Call of Duties to date, no doubt, but I bought it still and I was willing to pay the money for it, so it is that, basically. Of course, while I'm here, of course, I'll quickly mention that this video is going to be split off in 2 parts. 10 rounds a piece, just, it's kind of practice to get myself back into focus for firebase, not going to a high round or anything, just before I forget, just getting ready, practicing, just playing around with the weapons, leveling up weapons, getting gold camo and such. Nothing too spectacular really, so with that being said, I'll just mention that now before I forget. Anyways, I don't know when the new Battlefield will be out. Everyone's saying 2022, everyone pretty much has said that so far, so I don't know if that's true. If that is true, of course, that'll be quite a while before any kind of Call of Duty competitor will be in the limelight to try and steal from what Call of Duty already has established at this point, but there could be time in it. honestly 100% correct, because you know, at the end of the day, let's see what Call of Duty is going to bring in the next 2 years. If that's the case, we've got obviously, you know, this year and next year, so that's 2 years of Call of Duty in my book. So we've got this Call of Duty still to think about, which obviously is not going anywhere. We've got new stuff to add, and probably 6 DLC maps for zombies, and who knows how many DLC maps for multiplayer and Dirty Bomb and stuff like that, so we don't know on that. So it's likely 6 DLC, 6 seasons of content, just like Modern Warfare. I don't know if they're going to advertise the game, the new game in this game or not. I don't know if they'll do that. We'll see how the new Call of Duty game is going to get advertised and attention drawn to it. And it's supposed to be Sledgehammer Games, like I said, who's making it. It's supposed to be Advanced Warfare 2, so like I said, these are just rumours. So it could be going futuristic again, and honestly I think that'd be right, in my opinion. We've had maybe enough boots on the ground to now, maybe for some people, or maybe not enough for others. It depends on where you stand, I guess. For me, personally, I'm okay with the boots on the ground stuff. If it stayed with that again, I'm okay. But maybe some folks are ready for a new angle again. So maybe that might be time to do that, although it's going to split the community again. And I think maybe now's not the best time to be splitting the community, now that it's actually one solid piece again. But again, that's not really my decision to make, really. It's Call of Duty's, Activision's and Treyarch's basically, you know, decision to make that. And that's not, of course, anything that we'll know what decision they're making. It's unlikely the Infinity Ward will be next, and it's 100% impossible that it'll be another Treyarch game. So it'll have to be something to do with Sledgehammer, because it'll be their game that they were working on that was supposed to be this year's game, which was obviously in development hell, as some people may be aware of, that it wasn't just ready to, just was not ready to come out within the first year of its cycle. It was dumped, and basically whatever it was they was creating was replaced by this game, of course. So that being said, that's basically where we're at. Like I said, I don't know what the future of Call of Duty holds for us, nor do I know anything about the new Battlefield game either. If I did, I probably would tell you guys. I would be the first person to tell you guys. Don't care what the people would say about me not being able to, because I'd love to tell you guys what I knew, if I knew it. But I don't know nothing, so I can't tell you nothing, because I don't know nothing. Personally, I think could be going some kind of past game. People said Vietnam was going to be a thing for Battlefield 6, if that's what it's called. Battlefield 6 could be set in Vietnam, kind of like this game would be, but I'm not too sure if that really makes sense, maybe, because I think that's why the game's been pushed back a little bit. It's almost kind of suspicious why this game all of a sudden has been pushed back after this game got announced to be in Vietnam. And I'm not too sure that they like to be in the same sort of setting or scenarios together, so then that's, you know, I don't think they like it. But yeah, they did not have to like it, but it'll do. I guess that's the way it is. There's nothing you can do. That's the way it is. So they can't do anything about it. So, as I said, this has basically got a little bit of commentary over it. The second part of this video may not have any kind of commentary over it, because it's just kind of a general discussion about the state of games and gaming, where we're at with Battlefield, where we're at with Call of Duty. Most of my favourite games, of course, and like I said, new content will be coming up on my channel at the moment. Not sure what yet, but something will be coming, so keep tuned for that. Like I said, I hope you guys have been enjoying everything. I would like some feedback, of course, at this point now, but I'll never really get it, even though I ask for it. I would like some feedback on what you guys think and feel about my channel and content and stuff that I bring. I don't know what really feedback you guys can bring, but so long as it's, you know, good or bad, I don't really care. Just keep it friendly. Don't want it to be too harsh or whatever, or seem too good. Just kind of, you know, be honest. At least that's what I want. Honesty is the best policy, they say. So with that being said, that's basically, like I said, where we're at right now. And in terms of things with PS5, couldn't be worse, to be honest with you, because it looks like as if no one can get a hold of a PS5 now until June, maybe at this point. So the COVID thing has got a lot to answer for, as well as other things. Scalper's just not really helping anyone else in this situation, really. It's ridiculous, really. So this whole future and the whole next generation of gaming. I'm not too sure, like I said, what's gonna happen, because like I said, it's a bit up in the air at the moment. At least the console itself is out and is, you know, commercially doing well, but you know, it's just not helpful that gamers ain't able to get it, because I know this is the first console ever for me in my history that has not really ever been able to get on day one, I suppose, except for one console I couldn't get on day one, which I mentioned in my gaming profile story I wrote about, which was for PS3 because of money issues, because I was only a young lad at that point and I was still under my parents' thumb, basically, I guess you could say, and wasn't able to get my own money, so I couldn't just go out and just get whatever I want. But with that being said, that's pretty much the commentary over for this video, and I hope you guys stick around to watch part 2 of this video. It's good to be back on YouTube, of course. Videos will be rolling out pretty often at this point again, so you know, you'll see me pretty often on this channel again. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a good day. Peace.
Radiation levels are through the roof. That thing's practically a walking atom bomb. Has the ability to separate in half, both parts still functioning, like a planarian worm. If a worm has legs, and was all nuclear.
got a window for chopper exfil strike team. Take it if we need to regroup.